Hello Reformers and welcome back to Space Pirates and Zombies 2. Now when we left off we were running around and we did a mining op that did not really work out too well for us because obviously I was a bit greedy when it came to picking up the res crates and I got a bit overwhelmed. Yes, well, my ship got a bit overwhelmed anyway. So what we're going to do is I would like to try and find a couple of bandits that are not threat level 8. I'd like to find someone that's maybe a little bit lower than that, but it seems like that maybe that is not going to happen. I'm going to go in here and ransack this. Ooh, that was close. I'm not entirely sure if they're going to attack me just yet. It doesn't seem like they will because obviously I'm not level 5 just yet. Ooh, run. Can we go faster? Yes. Let's do it. Harvest it. Yeah, there we go. That's what we like. Okay, we were just able to get there beforehand. Oh yes, thank you very much. That basically just says the res is going to expend itself much faster the faster you go. There are 3 different speeds you can use in Space Pirates and Zombies 2, by the way, so obviously that, you know, that makes a bit of a difference. Anyway, let's have a look what's going on there. Nothing much. Alright. Yeah, basically what I've decided to do is just run around a little bit, try and get a little bit more res, and then hopefully we'll be able to... Ah, hello there. This guy might be someone that we could attack. Maybe. How are we doing here? We might be able to. I'm a bit worried about it, to be honest, but let's try. There we go. If we can beat this guy, we'll get a huge amount of experience, and we might be able to get a huge amount of res, maybe some scrap from his wreckage as well. And yeah, they're just telling us about the fail gate there as well, by the way. So the fail gate basically means that you can escape a fight, but lose a little bit of your resources. And I haven't really used them since the early access days. I'm not entirely sure why. I think I had a bad experience with them initially, and I wasn't a big fan of them, but maybe now we'll be able to. I don't know. We'll see. If I actually end up needing it. I'm very worried about this, though, because this guy is actually... Well, he's actually dealing some pretty decent damage to us. I am able to hopefully stay away from him, because at the moment my vessel is a lot faster than his, but I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just not going to be able to. He is whittling me down a little bit while I am reloading, which is not extremely good, but we are dealing some damage to him with our SRMs. That's kind of nice, but I'm going to just try and get around to the fail gate, because you never know. Maybe I am gonna end up losing here. You never know. As you can see, though, my shields are not being allowed to restore themselves, which is not great. Gotta say. Okay, well, my strike craft... Where's my other one, by the way? I don't know I have 2. I thought I had 2. Okay, it seems like I'm gonna have to escape from this particular fight. A little bit too low still. A little bit too low threat. Don't have the best gear at the moment, so I guess this is a good time to show off the failgate mechanics, because we haven't really seen those just yet. Oh, I have my shields back. Oh, look! Ah, he's a little bit lower in HP. This is good. I'm going to try and boost my shield a little bit here. I'm going to try and boost it every time I get hit. And let's see what I can do about that, because right now it seems like he's dying? What is he dying from? Is he dying from my SRMs? If he's dying from my SRMs, I'm very surprised, because I wouldn't have thought that I was able to hit him from here. Wow, this is crazy. He's dead? Wow, I'm really surprised. Okay, so let's hope that I can actually win this now. I will be very surprised if I actually end up winning this. Maybe I'm not going to. I'm reloading. That's not very good. There's still 1 strike craft remaining. And I could zoom away from here, if I can. Maybe. My SRMs are still firing away. Wow, SRMs are actually really good. I was a bit dubious about betting on missile kinds of weapons, but that is amazing.
As much as I want to stuff the metal mother full of treasure, the space inside is always smaller than the shell outside. Go figure.
Yes, thank you. After battle, there are usually some ship parts left behind. You may use the tractor beam to reassemble your detached ship parts in combat. However, all of your owned parts will be automatically recovered when you leave the area, and you will have an opportunity to collect the 4 highest value items upon leaving the area. There we go. The remaining items will appear as wreckage on the star map, where other captains have an opportunity to loot from it. You can loot wrecks even if you were not in the fight. Alright, so there you go. I'm gonna just go over here real quick and pick up that blueprint. I'm not entirely sure if I've already unlocked that strikecraft, but I think I have? No, now I have. Ooh, nice. That's great. Alright, so are there any others? No, I don't see any others. What is that, by the way? I think that's a booster, isn't it? That's a booster that improves your... Yep, there we go. Give it to me. Oh, it's power. Yeah, it gives you some boost? I don't know. I can't remember what that actually is, but okay. Never mind. So let's go on to the star map, and we're going to just take all. Thank you very much. Wow, look at that experience boost. Look at that. That's absolutely crazy. Now, also, because the wonderful world of Space Pirates and Zombies 2 has a pause button, basically no one is moving around right now. As long as I'm not moving, they're not moving. So this res field right in front of us here is ripe for the taking, and I'm going to try and take it as soon as possible. Okay, so I can repair the ship, but it's going to cost 47 goons. I'm not a big fan of doing that right now, so I'm probably not going to do that just yet. But what I would like to do, if I could speak, is actually try and get a different fighter craft, because these are fantastic in my opinion. I think the Rangers are really, really good in comparison to what we're currently using. So I'm going to be using a Ranger, and they're using missiles and micro emitters. I'm pretty fine with that. Accept new design and dismantle obsolete ships. There we go. Okay, so now these are going to cost more command points. So as you can see, I can only have 2 of those instead of the 4 short buses. But I really don't mind, because the Ranger, in my opinion, is a much better ship. So we're going to be using those. There we go. We've got 2 each. So if one dies, then it's replaced by another one. But if we lose all of them, then obviously that's a bit of a problem. But it's okay, because it's much better than the previous one we had. So I'm very happy with that. Anyway, should I decide to repair ourselves, or should I go to a starbase? A starbase is very far away for us right now, but I don't think we can be attacked anyway until we are level 5. So that should be fine. We should be able to go here. We should be able to get this wreckage as well. I'm gonna wait. Well, I'm actually not gonna wait. I'm gonna scavenge this, but I'm gonna wait until this res over here becomes full. And then I will be able to... There we go. Let's go in there and harvest it. Oh, yes. We are just rolling in res right now, which is exactly what we need to do. We really, really do need to do that so that we can purchase better ship parts. As you can see, however, my threat is really, really low, because obviously I am extremely low in terms of HP, and so I don't, you know, I'm not much of a threat to anyone right now. So let's see. Is this... could I really want to wait until this is full, but I kind of don't want to at the same time. I guess I'm just going to wait a little bit. Alright, so we've arrived in one of the Blue Faction's star bases. I unfortunately couldn't wait too long at that cloning farm, because a bandit with a threat of about 15 turned up, and I was just like, oh yes, okay, I probably need to ransack this immediately, because he was going to do that. So anyway, let's repair this ship. And can we go into the arena here? Ah, this is new. Okay, so we haven't actually done this one before. Would be quite nice, because I think this, or maybe the next level of the arena, will get us to the next level, and hopefully that will make it so that our threat goes a little bit up, because we'll be able to pick another perk. And obviously I do have a lot of res, so hopefully I'll be able to swap some of that res for some better parts. Anyway, this ship is all noses for shields and engines for speed. It supports 10 torpedoes to devastate anything hit by its 2 ion warheads. Its 4 gravity missiles will stop ships in their tracks, allowing the missile storm to keep a distance. Alright, so I'm basically just gonna stay away from the enemy here. I mean, as you can see, it's just absolutely gonna murder anything that is going up against it, and I'm pretty happy with this, actually. What? Did you see its shields get destroyed? Did you see the enemy's shields just get destroyed instantly? Wow. This is the kind of ship that I was actually thinking of making, if you recall, because I said, oh yes, I'd like to build maybe a ship that focuses on missiles or SRMs or whatever. But look at that, we've already killed the enemy. That's fantastic. That is really quite amazing. And, oh yeah, I should also mention that one of you has already found my captain in the game. So, props to you. And for those of you that are also playing the game, I hope you find me soon, because you can hear my wonderful voice acting. It's so great. I'm the best. Not really. It's just a little bit of fun there. But obviously, let's go back to the star map and actually level up.
While you were sleeping, I connected the data analyzer system to your cerebral cortex. If you select the incorrect button, your brain functions will cease and you will die. No pressure.
Ah, thank you. Thank you very much. That's great. Okay, so you can now purchase locked ship parts for later use. Think I'm probably going to be getting that? Maybe? I'd love shield strength, but I'm going to go for the trading, I think. There we go. Alright. Now we are threat level 9, so that's good. That is good. That is getting better. Okay, weapons.
It should be noted that all wings, noses, and engine modules have onboard weapon systems. Lasers tend to nullify shields. Projectiles excel at displacing armor, while explosives can shred a ship's hull apart. Now, of course, these are not rules written in carbonite. The void is full of exotic weaponry for us to play with. It would be wise to familiarize yourself with these weapons, as well as what sort of damage output they specialize in.
Yeah, so as you can see, green indicates the weapon does well against that protective layer. In other words, cannons are really good against armor, as you can see on the left there. And obviously red, they perform poorly. So, with that in mind, it's probably a good idea that we go and trade a little bit and see what's going on. What? This requires level 20? Oh dear. Yeah, that requires level 10. Okay, we might be there soon. But yeah, okay, so what we're going to do is... I'd actually like to purchase a couple more cores, but it seems like they don't have any cores at this particular place here. So I guess I'm just going to have to maybe replace a couple of the left wings. Nope, I can't do that yet. Well, that's unfortunate. I want to replace one of my engines, so I could get an Omni laser. That's not really something I want to get. What is a Zapper pair? Manage a pair of short-range fighters using laser emitters. It's good against shields. I'm not a big fan of that, actually. Okay, I'm not going to be trading here, but I would like to go into the arena once more. Maybe again, another time. Because, well, I'd love to be able to get a little bit more experience and a little bit more scrap as well. I'm going to try and make my way away from... Oh, no, stay away from me, asteroid, thank you. But yeah, this ship actually looks really cool to me. I think this ship is basically the epitome of what I would like to use eventually. It just looks really cool and performs better, and I don't know, it's kind of a toss-up between this and the thing that rams into people. I think that's absolutely fantastic as well. But even so, the Ultra Carrier as well, that was also pretty amazing, so maybe we want to see about that too. Okay, could you just stop chasing me? I would very much appreciate it. Yeah, it seems like we're going to have to reload very, very soon. We're not able to eliminate his shields as quickly this time around for some reason. Not entirely sure what happened with that. Yeah, so now I basically removed my own shields. How fantastic. Alright, well, at least my missiles have sort of replenished themselves, and oh dear, now I'm being attacked at close range, no less. Which is not something I want. This is much more difficult than the previous level. Okay, well, I can only hope that we might be able to what is going on here? How is his shield back up? Come on now. Seems like all of my missiles are hitting at the wrong times, which I've got to say is a bit annoying, but hopefully we'll be able to eliminate his shields relatively soon. There we go. There's a shield down. Now hopefully the rest of my missiles will actually be able to deal some nice damage to him. Alright, so we got him, eventually. Yes, I had to turn off the battle wagon mode. I do tend to play with that because then it gives me a good opportunity to maneuver and I can actually talk without having to concentrate too much. And that means, well, turning off battle wagon mode, waiting until our ammo count is back up to 100% and having all of our missiles and then just letting them fly in huge volleys. That was the key to victory in this particular map. But there you go. Look at that huge chunk of experience right there. We're getting another 200 scrap as well, which is a huge, huge benefit. And I think I'm actually going to make my way up to the orange faction here. I think we might like to take a look at some of the things that they have. And I've got to make sure that I'm, you know, taking a good note of what is actually in the area here, because you never know. There might be some really, really awesome things. Okay, so we do have some extra cores here. And I would like to get some better ones. And these are arguably better, but they don't have any really amazing ones, so I'm not entirely sure if I should. These are all Omni Cannons. Wow, these are all Omni Cannons? I'm not a big fan of that. But Omni Cannons are actually pretty cool. I mean, look, a projectile weapon capable of tracking targets across a wide arc. Sounds like a fun idea, but I'd like to get this missile instead, to be honest. But even doing that is... I mean, I don't really want to run around with these micro blasters all the time, to be honest. So I'm going to get this missile. And I'm going to trade a bit of res for that. And I think I might like to get one of these cores as well, even though they're very expensive. Is it even worth it? I mean, look, it's got 20, 12, 2, and that is 25, 16, 2, and then that's 14. It's a little bit better. Okay, fine. Why not? Let's trade a little bit of our res for that, so that it's literally, like, cancelling each other out. That sounds good to me. Okay, let's do that. And let's go and assemble our ship a little bit. And we can do some hot swapping. Yeah, we can. Alright, so let's do this. And get that in there. And then I'm going to... That's the mothership core itself. Right. You know what I'm going to do? I think I've actually not really constructed this as well as I could, but I don't know, I kind of felt like this was the only thing I could do at the time. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm just going to swap out... It doesn't really matter, to be honest, either one. So let's just swap those around. There we go. Okay, so that's a little bit better. We're looking a little bit more respectable now. A little bit less like a junk ship, I guess. And yeah, okay, so... Oh no, I'd love to go over there and get that res, but it's going to be too late. Right? Yep, it's blocked. Okay. Yeah, way too blocked. Okay, so let's just go over here and see if there's anything that we haven't done. Okay, so... This is the Ultra Carrier one, and I think we lost very, very fast there. So, oh, we can actually jettison some junk now as well, so I'm going to do that. Alright, so let's go. And should I try and find another bandit to fight? Or should I just continue to do a couple of arenas? I'm not entirely sure. Maybe another bandit fight would be fun. Because now that we have those extra fighters, that might make some sense. But maybe I want to buy something else. Let's just see here. Lasers, Omni Cannons, missiles. Ah, another missile here. And now, what are missiles good against? They're really good against actual hull damage, but they're really bad against everything else. So that's... yeah, not particularly good. Maybe I could get some ion missiles or something? Maybe I could get one of these. I should probably get one of these. And I should get another... That's actually pretty good. The Defender pair is actually pretty nice. An automated defense turret designed to take down multiple launched weapons. That sounds really good, actually. But the Defender pair is maybe calling to me a little bit more, so I think I'm going to go with that. And then we're going to just swap out a bunch for res. Okay. Yeah, it's going back into the assembly once again. Okay, so let's go over here, swap that out. There we go. And we can also swap this old engine out. There we are. That's what I like to see. Because this old engine's it's just a junk part. You know, it's got micro missiles with 0.2 DPS. It's not going to do much. But now we have all replaced parts with the exception of this core over here and this microblaster hairpin left part. So... theoretically, we should be much more powerful. And I should be able to tackle at least a small bandit. So I'm gonna search around a little bit for the best one that we can fight. I mean, they're all leveling up at a pretty decent rate, so that's obviously something you've got to take into account in SPAZ too. Every single captain is gonna, even the bandits are going to continually level themselves up and do their very best to get better and better and better. And the zombies do exactly the same thing as well. So what I'm going to do actually is just going to continue just walking around here. Ooh, I'd love to get one of these. These would be fantastic. Okay, I'm going to try and get some of these. I'm going to sell... Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm going to sell a lot of my res here. I'm going to sell some goons as well, if I can. There we go. Yeah, okay, so that's pretty costly. That is pretty costly, but I think worth it. That is a pretty decent part right there. So let's swap that out over here. There we go. I should probably swap these two, actually. That sounds like a better idea to me. Does it? I don't know. Okay, so let's see how we're doing here. And our threat is still 10, but that's absolutely fine. Okay, so let's have a look. I'm going to look around a little bit, and hopefully we'll get into a battle with a reasonable foe. Alright, so I'm in a battle with a bandit. I just, well, harvested a res field, so I now have about 400 and something. And I've taken a look at this guy's layout, and he seems to only have missiles or something along those lines, so we should be absolutely fine. Now, we do have a lot of SRMs, we have a lot of actually pretty decent gear right now, so I should, in theory, be able to eliminate these fighter craft pretty quickly, and hopefully not take too much damage in the process. So what I'm going to try and do is, yes, apparently kill myself on the asteroids in the area. That sounds like a great plan, doesn't it? Yeah, no, that's not what I was intending. I was actually intending to go behind this asteroid right here to try and protect us from some of the missiles that this guy is throwing at us. Because as far as I'm aware, he seems to be a missile user. Seems to be a missile user as well. So obviously I'm being a little bit careful here. Going to try and pick up some blueprints too. And we got some armor. Oh, okay. Thanks for the armor. Alright, so far we actually seem to be doing a pretty decent job. I'm literally just trying to eliminate the fighter craft that he's come along with, because that seems to be the thing that is threatening us the most, with the exception of his small little missiles that are coming after us every now and again. But I can stay pretty far away here, because I do have quite a few ways of dealing damage from a distance. And that's exactly what you want, isn't it? You know, you want to do that. Now, I do have a nose that has a cannon on it, so anyone that does decide to come close to us is gonna eat a face full of lead, or whatever they use. Or whatever they use for the cannons. But look at that. We're fine. Look at that. That guy is dying very, very easily. He is, by the way, threat level 10, if you didn't know. He is actually threat level 10, so that is a really, really big boon for us, that we're able to eliminate this guy very easily. And there we go, we got a new hull as well. And I didn't even realize, but you can actually upgrade, as you can see there, you can actually upgrade your existing blueprints. That's amazing. That's really, really cool. I like that. Okay, so let's go back out, and what do we have here? What are we going to actually be taking? It seems like we're just going to be getting all of this. And that's absolutely fine. I can just press take all on that. There we go. And look at the experience. The experience is just crazy. Okay, so let's go into the scavenging mode and get a little bit more there. Oh, wow. We even gain more experience from that? Or am I just not seeing that correctly? Okay, well, anyway, seems like we are on our way to becoming a dominant force in the galaxy. It's going to take us a bit of time, but obviously I'm just going to have to run around and try and deal with some more bandits. We'll do that in the next episode, as well as a couple of other things. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.